Hey guys, Reversal here, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go, and I'm sorry I haven't really put out any video in the last 2 days. I have been focusing on the Double Experience event, and as a result of that, I am proudly now a level 39 within Pokemon Go. I'm honestly really proud of this. To me, this is a pretty interesting and amazing achievement considering the fact that the weather has been playing a significant role, especially the last month and a half or so, with me not being able to play the 8 hours that I was used to. And on top of that, actually finding new spots where I could level up faster gradually as I got to a higher level. The spot that I'm leveling up at right now is without a doubt the fastest I can level up in my country, I feel, and basically revolves around me circling around 6 lures, just catching everything at the same time, hatching my eggs, walking and having a lucky egg on at the same time. Now level 39 on itself is pretty amazing, and I know you guys can already say in the comments, Reversal, obviously you're a hacker. Let's get it out of the way right now. There's currently already over 50 people in the world who are level 40. Over 50 people. Now, take this into consideration. I'm level 39. I have 15 million experience lifetime. In order to reach level 20, you need 20 million experience. Leveling up from 39 to 40 requires 5 million experience. So I'm only on level 7, on 75% of reaching the max level. So I kind of wanted to dive deeper into the known level 40 players. What is it like? What kind of luring spots do they have? And ever since I've been in Japan, I'm like, man, I wish I had that. Because in Kinsho, there is this spot, and the spot is crazy. I will show you guys a picture of a guy reaching level 40. I'm not sure if that's Kinsho, but it is Japan. It is 9 lures put together. It's absolutely crazy. And it's actually a list that someone compiled. His name is Will. Massive shout out to him from the Sylph Road. I'll leave a link in the description to his project, known all level 40 players. And in here, you can actually see a little spreadsheet of all of the people in order and the amount of days they've played for them to reach level 40, and that's honestly really insane. The first guy that was known to be a really high level was Jimmy the Rusher. He was a guy who developed Jimmy's Loop. Jimmy's Loop is a loop consisting of 10 Pokestops that I think you're walking within a 5-minute time span, because that way you're actually able to spin all of the Pokestops. You catch every single Pokemon you see. You don't got time to transfer whatsoever, and you just catch and catch and catch, and then when you take a break, you start to transfer and evolve everything, getting up to 1 million experience without the event in a single weekend is what Jimmy has been capable of doing, even to the point where he got banned for catching too much Pokemon. He literally got banned for catching too many Pokemon within a day limit, and that is completely insane when you think about it. He managed to reach level 40 on the 20th of October. But he's not the first one out there. You guys already see the list. He was number 8. Number 8 of actually reaching level 40 inside of the game. The fastest guy that was after that known was Jimmy Pitts. Jimmy Pitts is actually the second guy to reach a level 40 inside of Pokemon Go of the official records that is known. He actually managed to do it at the 6th of October. He was actually with this group in Buffalo, New York, which was pretty interesting. Basically what they did is they had this really amazing luring spot over here. As you guys can see, there's a bunch of lures overlapping here in this particular screenshot. It seems that there's like 5 lures overlapping. You got one on the left side over there, which there's a Psyduck on there, and then 4 of them are basically lured up. So you can have access to 5 lures. So if you have them all open at the same time, you get some massive output of experience. But that is not the craziest story out there. If I knew about the spot in Japan called Kinsho, 9 lures put together there, I would have been level 40 ages ago. But you can only, you know, it is what it is, honestly. Mario Holzgriff, an amazing guy from Austria, had a not even quintuple, a sextuple lure. 6 lures put together at the same time. He's actually able to reach it in September. After playing for 81 days, he's actually been able to managed to hit level 40 inside of Pokemon Go. He actually uploaded a YouTube video. I'll leave it in the description down below. Let's take a quick look at what it looks like for him. So as you guys can see over here, I'm gonna mute the sound. It is actually like he's Team Instinct. And basically this guy is giving him an introduction. And over here he's evolving real quick. And you can actually see as he's about to hit level 40, you actually can see the spot, what it looks like whenever he is leveling up. So let me quickly take a look here. Whenever he hits level 40, you will be able to see. Okay, give me a quick second here. Yeah, you could see briefly here. Take a look at this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's sitting on 4 lures. That means you can spin 4 Pokestops. And then there's 2 more at the sides. That is 6 lures put together. And he's actually been able to reach level 40 as a result of that. This is not the hacker. This is not the hacker that got discovered like 2 or 3 weeks after Pokemon Go got released. No, this is actually a legitimate guy out there. I just know based off the numbers that I've seen out there, and Niantic would definitely be banning people. There's a couple of more interesting people that actually managed to reach level 40 in a pretty interesting way. We got Brandon Ton. Now, some of you guys may know this guy. Brandon used to have his own YouTube channel, which I will actually show you guys. So Brandon, he used to be this Clash of Clans YouTuber. He was the first guy to reach level 300 in Clash of Clans, which is completely insane when you think about it. Now this guy completely abandoned his YouTube channel. Completely abandoned. He had 167,000 subscribers and he switched to Pokemon Go. I honestly, whenever I saw it, I discovered it a couple of days ago. I just wanted to cover this story because this is pretty insane. In Instagram, he's pretty big right now. As you guys can see, 4 weeks ago over he actually managed to reach level 40 inside of Pokemon Go, but the way he's doing it is so extreme. It is completely insane. Also on top of that, he never used Stardust. He never used Stardust. He has 5.9 million Stardust inside of the game. And from what I know, he's a very efficient player. I've gotten to know him whenever Clash of Clans was there. And funny thing is, he was always going for the most efficient way of leveling up, and it completely makes sense. I mean, if you're never going to be taking down gyms, why invest Stardust inside of gyms? You might better save up Stardust just in case some weird CP change is going to be happening, or generation number 2. But take a look at this. Like, I'm going to show you guys a couple of screenshots. Him playing around. These are his phones and tablets and iPads. These are his. These are his. But that's not the crazy part. Of course, it's kind of crazy whenever you reach level 40, you know, it's pretty insane. It's very impressive if you do so. But he's also selling legitimate selling. Like, he's selling legitimate leveling up. Like, he actually been in the newspaper. You actually are able to give your tablet to him and he will level up for you. For $25 an hour, he's gonna be leveling you up. And here's actually a little clip of him, the way he's doing it. This is insane, guys. This is completely, this is crazy. And look at the accuracy he's throwing with. He's throwing greats all the time. This guy's a machine. You guys will know that if you've been in the Clash of Clans community, you would know that this guy is a complete machine. And this is how he's able to get around, most likely buying his lures, buying his incense, buying his lucky eggs, and so on and so forth. So I feel without a doubt, this is the most impressive level 40 within Pokemon Go. But it doesn't end there. There's actually one last thing that I kind of wanted to touch upon, which I think is very interesting. And that is, whenever Pokemon Go got released, in Japan, they were still testing. They were still testing how the game was going to be working. They were still going to be testing the stuff with the spawns. So for the first month or so, or the first 3 weeks, there were no spawns, there were no Pokestops that you could actually see, even though you had the game within Pokemon Go, which I think that is insane. So people in Japan started off late, and this guy, Kochon, he actually managed to reach level 40 with only 89 days of play. Now that's not the fastest one out there, but it's definitely impressive. And let's go ahead and take a look at the Twitter picture. There's all sorts of like references with proof and so on and so forth where you can go out and check over here. So this guy has been able to reach level 40. He's the first guy in Japan, followed by many Japanese people. Like, take a look at the Japanese flags over here. I feel it's partially to do something with the sponsored Pokestops that really helps out. In Shibuya, I already found like a lure spot with like 6 or even 7 lures that you could access if you would be walking. But take a look at this, all the way down here to yesterday or today, where K001818 was able to reach level 40. There were already 43 people in Japan who have been able to reach level 40, and it's insane. Maybe I'm gonna be able to find the Kuboyan. The moment he reached level 40, I think it was that guy who got the crazy lure spot. Quickly breezing through everything right here. Let me see if I can. He's pretty much evolving right now. Over here. Yeah, there you go. Look at this. This is the insane lure spot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lures. That is insane. 9 lures put together over there. That is the best luring spot in the world, and I would imagine that a whole bunch of people would actually go to the exact same spot to go and level up over here. It is not really known what location he's at, but I'm pretty sure that that is Kinsho, from what I heard from Josh. Josh, the Japanese YouTuber who actually informed me about the best spots to level up in Japan. He actually mentioned Kinsho specifically, and I think that's somewhere in Tokyo. I'm not really sure. I haven't been able to get to the spot. I would have loved to showcase to you guys how much experience you're going to be able to get on an hour just by sitting there, but, you know, it's pretty insane. And you see people actually hitting level 40 at the exact same time, even like getting it together. It's pretty insane when you think about it. But yeah, there's right now 75 people, 75 players reported. I'm sure there's more. There's definitely more players out there. I would assume there's at least 100 people level 40 inside of Pokemon Go. Just go through the list. You can actually see everybody here who reached level 40. And even if some of them are maybe not legitimate, there's a bunch of them that I'm very sure that actually are legitimate. So give these people some props. I'm only level 39. I feel small compared to that. I cannot imagine what some of you guys will feel whenever you see stuff like that. I thought I was hardcore. Not hardcore enough. I still have one more level to go, and it's the hardest level to do in Pokemon Go. With that in mind, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this was educational or interesting in some way, shape, or form. Just check out the pictures. It's actually pretty cool to see their YouTube channels. So for instance, some of them will upload it to YouTube. Most Japanese people will upload it to Twitter. Japanese aren't really that known for hacking and stuff, so I think it's pretty interesting. I would definitely go back to Japan next year and visit that luring spot. Like, that luring spot is one place where I want to go. Even if I'm level 40 already, which I will be, I'm still going to be visiting and checking out how much experience you're going to be able to get in a time span of 1 hour. So with that in mind, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. As always, be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, links in the description down below. I posted quite a lot of stuff on Instagram, and I'm very close to 3,000 followers. I think I've already said that, or in my previous recording. But yeah, with that in mind, this has been Reverse for Pokemon Go. I'm going to be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.